All right, I'm standing in front of 1414 South 38th Street in Tacoma. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,044 square foot home. The lot size is 4,000 square feet, so not a ton of room to work with, considering the house is 1/4 of the lot size. As you can see right off the bat, neighbors are relatively close on both sides. On this side here, you'll notice the driveway that separates the two houses and recedes to the backyard, which I'll show you here after the house. There is a detached garage in the backyard. Parking can be a little tricky back there. You probably have to, for 2 cars, you'd have to use at least the garage space and then one in the back as a parking lot. More than likely, you're going to be maneuvering over to the neighbor's house in order to park your car back there. You can't park in the front because this is South 38th Street. It's pretty busy. It's actually a 5-lane highway, and the entrance into South Tacoma. I will inform you that South Tacoma can be a little rough around the edges. Not so much directly where this house is, but as you go past that light, you start to enter into areas that generally are not preferred for living. I've had people want to invest back there, but that's not what you're asking me to help you with. So I'll go ahead, come around the back. I do notice, because of the age of the house, that they still have the what could be the original siding. That might be asbestos in there. As long as it's not cracked, you shouldn't have any issues. The appraiser will look at that and have them cover up any exposure if there is any cracks in the siding. It looks like it's all been repainted, so there's a huge probability that they already encountered or they've already prepared for that encounter. The house, the paint exterior looks really good. I can't see the roof from here, but the wood and the exterior and everything looks good. The red brick pile in here looks good. Foundation looks strong. We do have a minor crack here. It disconnects, and then there's another 3-inch crack on the bottom. It's not all the way through. I've had homes with those cracks could be superficial. This one actually looks superficial, but I'm not going to claim to be a foundation guy or expert. You would probably want to get that checked just to make sure the foundation's good. That's one of the biggest concerns. And there's another one there. One of the biggest concerns for the houses that are of this age. Well, since we're in the backyard, we're seeing our fenced off area. So if you have an animal, this will be helpful. There's quite the electric lines going on around here. You got a pole here. The line's running just over the roof here, the first roof here, and then to the neighbors where they actually have a connection on the side of their house, relatively close to yours. You might be able to call the town and say, hey, any way we can tighten up those lines, get those things a little bit higher. It's just kind of up to you, or you leave them. If that's what you choose to do. Just trying to check out as I'm videoing the exterior here. I don't see any cracks, any asbestos. The deck is good. I don't see any appraisal issues there. As far as repairs, they got everything they need. We are, yeah, we got a little droopiness there on the banister, but that's just natural, especially with the water that Washington gets. Fence is new, that's nice. Now this is the neighbors right here. So this little shed, or I'm sorry, garage, is actually the neighbors. And this is like looks like you can put a nice little fire pit or something back here. That is your garage, your detached garage. We got, roof doesn't look terrible. It's got some growth on it, some fungi, but it's kind of common out here. If you don't get up there at least once a year, it's going to be there. Even on a brand new roof, after a year, it'll be there. All right, so I'll go ahead and wrap all the way around, show you the inside of this house, and we'll go in. All right, so now we're in. Living room looks grand, so I always like to show people. This is what they call an oversized love seat. This chair is definitely oversized. They got the ottoman there with what seems to be, maybe a 55-inch, 60-inch TV, and a big entertainment stand, a bookshelf against the wall. And why is that? Why am I telling you that? It's because this living room offers walk room, potentially playroom, and it hosts this oversized furniture. So that's a good way to gauge, since you're not here, that's a good way to gauge the size of this living room. I think it's a good size. The floor does feel solid. You can tell it's an updated floor. They got a split air conditioning system here. It's blowing cold, I can feel it. We do have two-tone paint. We got the light blue on the wall. We got the white wall here. And that continues to go around the house. The only miscoloration would be on that far wall, and that's probably by intent. So as we transverse to the right, it looks like we have our primary bedroom here. This is a king-size bed. There is little walkway, but they have their dressers on the side and their big dresser here against the wall. You can see the little walkway. So if you have a queen-size bed, you'd have more room in here, of course. But this bedroom is hosting a king-size bed and its furniture. So we'll go into the bathroom here. And technically, this house only has a 3/4 bath. Because they don't have a tub, this bathroom has a stand-up shower, making it a 3/4 bath. So into the bathroom, the floor feels good. There's, of course, the door I just opened goes into room number 2. And you can see here that there's 2 bunk beds, so that's a pretty decent sized room here. Got the electrical panel behind that bunk bed. The windows don't look bad from my angle. And we got some indentions under the paint. It's nothing to be too concerned about. With a house dated with this age, inspectors would let us know a little bit more. We got some more of those indentions and those lines on the ceiling that might draw attention from the inspector. We do have a yellow wall. That's the discolored wall. The remaining walls are all white. We have a minor closet here with some deep storage, as it appears, and another closet here. And the only way to get into the room that I'm in now is actually through the bathroom. and the primary bedroom. So back out to the living room. We'll go ahead into the kitchen. Formica countertops in good condition. Double sink. Looks like a new head there. Yeah, it's a little loose, but it's on there. Got the tile background. The cabinets look to be in good shape and plentiful. There's a decent amount of storage in this kitchen. You got the Whirlpool French door upgraded refrigerator. Little cutout here for your dining room. Probably can fit 4 people on a table. That I just want to let you know, because I know that video is different than in person. This is my iPad, standard iPad, as I put it on the table, and that's the size that it takes. So 1, 2, 3 iPads wide, if that makes any sense. It does have these little leaflets. I know you're not going to have this table, but that just gives you a general idea of the size of the dining room here. Microwave and oven look to be updated, and they don't have any imperfections on the outside, so I'll assume that they're in good working order. The inspection would confirm that. And then we have our utility room here, and that door is going to take us to the back. I'll show you that here right after I go up here. These steps are very steep. Houses of this age were built with very steep steps. All right, I'll stop here. And looks like they got some fiberglass taped off here all around. This is unfinished, of course. Not 100% sure what the VA will say about that, if anything. But for your viewing pleasure, that is your entrance into the third room, where they cleared out storage space underneath or in the side wall there. Additional storage here. Floor does feel solid still. Looks like a full-size bed. Generous size drawers. Storage across the edge here. You got a little peekaboo window staring out the highway. And your panels coming up for your ceiling. Maybe it'd be good to tighten them down a little bit. And we'll go back down the stairs into the backyard. I'll show you the driveway from the backyard. Here's your utility room, of course. You got your washer, your dryer, your storage area to the side or the corner. They do have additional storage here on the wall. Moving out to the outside, you've seen this area already. There's a little view of your neighbors to the rear. You are kind of enclosed here with neighbors, but you are in Tacoma and it's a city, so that's how their houses generally are. All right, we're in the backyard here. Another shot at the house from the back. They do have something underneath that window. I'll take a picture and zoom and send you that. There is some, it looks like something on the siding. It looks like it's the pattern's a little off there. There's your crawl space entrance. Okay, so here's the driveway. I'm gonna walk up and down it so you can see its depth. So right down this road is I-5, that next light, if you can see it, where those 2 trees are, one on the left, one on the right, giant trees. That's I-5. So that'll get you to JBLM real quick. To the right, you got this gas station. There's your neighbor's house. You got the gas station right here, Safeway. It's under construction as far as the roadways. And there's an actual Safeway store right next door, which makes this place convenient. I mean, hell, you got a grocery store right next to you, so you can't knock that. That's good. You do have some people that like to walk around the neighborhood. They usually parade around the Safeway and that gas station, but I guess it's still a couple houses down, so hopefully you don't get none of that overflow into this area. And then you got another crack right here. Like I said, these could be superficial. A lot of people get real scared when they see it, and they should be. But I've had houses with cracks in the foundation. Structural engineer comes out and says everything's fine. So, and here's your driveway. Naturally, there's going to be cracks in there. If you you can seal them per crack, or you can just go ahead and lay asphalt or whatever you want over this platform here and kind of resurface it, if that was something that you wanted to do. Going into the detached garage, plenty of space here. He's using it as a gym. I mean, in all reality, if you wanted to, you can turn this into an additional housing unit if you wanted to. I think they did mention that they have plumbing roughed in here, and I'd have to circle back to confirm that. They do have electric, so you could make this into an additional unit if that fits your needs. That's the house. I will lock up and I'll upload this video and send it to you. I'm off to the next one now. Thank you.